Hi, Minorcan Navy, Captain Andy again. We have still been up in Meridian, Georgia today, following the Sapelo Island ferry incident where the 7 people perished. And we began to wonder, why have we not seen the NTSB? Well, I checked out their website today and took a look at their mission and what it is they do. And they also had a area to contact. So, of course, I decided to give them a call. And the message that was relayed to me from the media official with the NTSB was the NTSB is not going to be investigating this accident because it didn't happen on a vessel, nor did the Coast Guard declare this a mass marine casualty. I guess those are their trigger guidelines for marine incidents before they send an investigative team to an accident. So we certainly would like to have seen them here, but it looks like they won't be investigating the incident. And we took a look outside of the facility there. Again, this is on the mainland side of the Sapelo Ferry route in Meridian, Georgia. And they have a public building there that is, I guess, kind of a gathering place with inclement weather. And we kind of looked around for placards while we were there. And really the only things we saw were this no parking unloading sign, and then also a placard about a roll-up or foldable wagons, rolling carts. Did not see any kind of weight or limitations or personnel limitations or anything on this ramp. Again, this is over on the west side of the route. Now, inside of the facility, we're kind of looking around, kind of stuck our head in there just to see. And I noticed that there was a sign over against the wall. Very curious about that one. So we went over and took a look at the sign, and looks like something that probably ought to be posted outside of what items cannot be carried aboard the ferry. In this view, looking back across the marsh, back towards Sapelo, we could see the Sapelo lighthouse there on the south end, and then we were reflecting on those folks who perished in the accident. Hard times, I'm sure, for family and friends, and our deepest condolences go out from the Minorcan Navy. We did see a little bit of action going on as it related to the cultural festival that was held over on Sapelo this past weekend. The vehicle barge was making its trip. I think this barge makes a trip once or twice a week, but we could see some of the vehicles that were being brought back over to the mainland included some of the vendors who were working at the festival during the time of the incident. And another note I just want to share with you guys: if you live on Sapelo Island, you pretty much have to have 2 vehicles. You have to have a vehicle that you have staged on the mainland to get around town, maybe if you work on the mainland or go to a grocery store or department store or anything. You have to have a vehicle there, and then you also have to have your vehicle over on Sapelo to get around on Sapelo Island. Just another dynamic of living over on a barrier island a barrier island where the only access you have is by the water. Thanks again for being with us and watching the video as we continue to follow this story up on Sapelo Island with the ferry accident. We're going to try to bring you this as best we can, getting you as much information as we possibly can. You guys take care and please be safe out there.